So for this question we're asked to find the percentage of the shape that's shaded. So there are 4 sections in total and 2 of them are shaded. So as a fraction that would be 2 over 4. Well, we can halve top and bottom, so it's a half. And you can see there that half of that's shaded. So what is half as a percentage? Well, a whole as a percentage is 100%. So a half as a percentage is 50%. And if you didn't know that, you need to just practice knowing the main percentages. A tenth is 10%, a hundredth is 1%, and a quarter is 25%. Okay, the next question says what fraction is shaded. So we need to know 2 things. First of all, how many squares are shaded. So 1, 2, 3. So it'd be 3 over the total amount of squares. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. So the fraction is 3 over 8. For the next question, it says shade in a fifth of this shape. Well, there's 10 squares altogether, and we want to shade a fifth. So we need to find a fifth of 10. In other words, what's a fifth times 10? When you times something by a fraction, just divide it by the bottom of the fraction. So another way of writing that is 10 divided by 5, which is 2. A different way of thinking about this question is if you cut this shape up into 5 equal sections, those sections, the green sections, become a fifth. So if we want to shade 1/5, we just want to shade in one of those sections. And actually that's the amount of squares that our calculation just worked out. So it should be 2 squares. Now, it doesn't have to be the 2 squares that I've shaded. As long as you've shaded in 2 squares, then you've answered the question. And the last question says, write down the fractions there that are equivalent to a quarter. Well, a nice easy way of starting this question off is just write down things that are equivalent to a quarter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to times top and bottom of this fraction by 2. So 2 over 8. So I've times them by 2. Then I'm going to times them by 3. So it would be 3 over 12. Then I'm going to times them both by 4, and I'm just looking at this original fraction here. I'm going to times them both by 4, so it would be 4 over 16. And times them both by 5, 5 over 20. Now all those fractions are equivalent, which means the same as a quarter. So let's have a look at our list. Well, we've got 2 over 8 there, so it's that one. And we've got 5 over 20 there. So my answer is going to be fraction B and fraction C.